Hi guys, what's up? How you all doing? Welcome back to another exciting video. Today we're going to be checking out something from HL Top That Thought, and it's titled "She Ruins Her Marriage Within 24 Hours and Instantly Regrets It, Women Hitting the Wall." I think I did something a little bit similar. This woman who is 32 years old and she's already out of 2 marriages, and how she regrets it, how she's healing, how she's helping other people. You guys need to check that video. That was an interesting one, and there were lessons to learn. There were so many lessons to learn. But today's video is from this woman who ruins her marriage within 24 hours. My gosh, instantly regrets it. Let's quickly check this out together.
So I'm getting a divorce. I'm scared.
Today does not feel like a main character energy day. I'm just being honest because I don't know what to do next. I'm just tired.
Welcome back, family. Today we are going to analyze this woman who will expose how most modern women plan to divorce their husbands for years, thinking that the grass is greener on the other side, then cry for sympathy when the situation gets hard. Now, before we go to the tears of regrets, let's start by watching her reaction after deciding to file and debunk the real reason she decided to divorce.
So I'm getting a divorce. I have tried to change so many things about my life. Golly, it's been... I'm scared a little bit. I'm scared a lot of it. Main character energy. Oof.
Main character energy.
For context, she said that she filed because her husband cheated. I strongly believe that she is not being truthful with the real reason she filed for divorce, and I will show you why. She mentioned in several clips that she filed the next day after finding out that her husband cheated. Here's one of the clips.
Today marks 48 days since I found out, and 47 days since divorce was decided. I'm doing okay. 6 weeks ago, I couldn't see any light ahead of me. Time has gone by, and there's been like little pricks of light up ahead. Like if you had aluminum foil and then you took toothpicks. Little tiny pricks of light coming through. Not enough to see what is on the other side, but enough to let you know that it's light over there. Even on the worst days, I've gone to bed knowing that I am closer to that light. I'm gonna look back on this and say I did not freeze. I moved forward. I am capable. I can do this. Main character energy.
She said that today marks 48 days since I found out and 47 days since the divorce was decided. That means that she filed the next day after finding out that her husband cheated. And she also mentioned in other videos that this was his first time cheating. Now, this is why I'm convinced that she was already thinking of divorcing her husband for years, and she was just waiting for a reason to do it. Because you cannot take such a big, life-changing decision like divorce within 24 hours unless you were already thinking and planning it in advance. Here's a video of her husband and her that she posted few weeks before announcing her divorce. You can clearly see that there was no real issue between her and her husband. Here's another recent video of her praising her husband for rescuing a stray dog. I personally don't even believe that her husband cheated because she filed a no-fault divorce. And when she said that she filed a no-fault divorce, the men in the comments section hold her accountable, and she tried to respond to one of the comments with this BS video. Check it out.
First of all, I want you to understand that a no-fault divorce does not mean that no fault was incurred. Oftentimes, women who've been abused or cheated on will go the no-fault route because they either don't have the financial ability due to financial abuse to go the full court route. It's a courtesy a lot of times if kids are involved because the no-fault divorce is a lot easier to process, especially if it's the father of your children. It's true that women do initiate more divorces, but why? Why? Why do you think that is? Could it possibly be because they got into a relationship with someone who didn't uphold their end of the bargain, who wasn't a good partner? And I'm not saying that every no-fault divorce is that scenario, and I'm not saying there aren't women out there who fall out of love and decide that divorce is the best option, but props to them, honestly, because you know the amount of men who decide that they've fallen out of love and just forget to tell their partner they don't get divorced, they just cheat. This argument is not what you think it is. I suggest you do a little bit more research into why so many women are realizing, oh, we don't need men. I don't have to put up with abuse or infidelity anymore. I don't have to. I don't even need a man to have a baby anymore. It doesn't mean I don't want a man in my life. It doesn't mean that I think all men are bad. But what you've done is you've taken your scenario and you've made some broad brush assumptions about all women that just aren't true. And if you're gonna think that and you're gonna feel sorry for yourself and be the victim, don't come on and play the victim on the page of a woman who's gotten cheated on and is in the middle of a divorce. Not your audience, dude. You're not gonna find any sympathy here.
Very few women will pass on the opportunity to bring you to the cleaners if you cheated on them. And I don't believe that she is one of them. I do believe that she got bored and was just waiting for a reason to leave. You can see it on this caption of the video recorded the day she decided to divorce her husband. It says, "Life had been hard for the last few years. I remember feeling like I couldn't tell what was real anymore." This shows that she was already thinking of leaving the marriage for years because she thought that she was missing on something better out there. Well, let's see now how that's working for her.
The house is sold. My home is not my home anymore. We've also reached a final settlement
I'm
agreement
sorry for
for the
laughing.
divorce.
Oh my
On
god.
Monday. This is the part in the book where the main character finally sees those
This a main character thing is
circles
annoying
closing,
me.
closing the loops. But in all the books I've read, usually these moments are joyful. I don't feel any of that. 6 months ago today, I had no idea my world was about to change. I wish I could say that all okay now. All I can do is hope that another 6 months feels good. And I'll be able to look back and know that the last 6 months were really hard, but were really necessary. And that I did the right thing. I did all the right things.
Okay.
I hope.
You hope. Well, men don't have the luxury to take impulse decisions in the hopes of things turning fine. Men have to make logical decisions because there is no safety net for them. After all of that, she moved in with her parents, but kept on complaining about how life is hard for her.
Today does not feel like a main character energy day.
Main character.
I'm just being honest because I don't even know why. I'm just tired. I don't know what to do next. I mean, I have options. I'm safe. I'm fine. This isn't a pity thing. I promise I don't need to be rescued. You know, my family is close and they're here. I thought I'd know more. Because I turned 34.
It looks like some women just prefer to be on an emotional roller coaster trip than having a stable environment. Fellas, stay away from these types of women. And above all, keep your head up, focus on your goals, and everything else will follow. I love you.
I know he's always all about his men and his guys and how he wants to, you know, speak for them and advise them and talk to them. But let me talk to my ladies. I think first thing first, when you're actually preparing for marriage, you should actually prepare for the worst, because when you are taking your vows, even in court, you are vowing for better, for what, there will be worse times. So before you actually get married, you have to actually prepare mentally, spiritually, for those worst times, and pray that God helps you go through it. People that have been in marriage for 25 years, 15 years, 30 years, ask them. There's a lot of work. I'm not married, but I know that people that are married put in so much work. So if you think you want to go into marriage and it's all the best bed of roses, it's all beautiful, good morning kisses, breakfast in bed, you know, those beautiful things, it can't always be like that. There are days that will be tough. It might not be cheating, it might be financial issues, it might be fertility issues. So I think people need to actually have that mentality, and women in our generation, especially these so-called feminists. Now, I'm not saying that she might have already planned to divorce the man after 25 years, after 24 hours. But I'm just saying that, is it possible? Is it actually possible for you to get married today and within 24 hours you're already filing for divorce? Is it possible? Is it possible? You know, I don't know if that's, I know that your partner can do something to you within 24, like something really hard, but for you to go ahead and file for a divorce in 24 hours, then I think there's an issue there. It doesn't really sync, it doesn't really go quite well for me. I mean, I cannot understand it fully. Do you get what I mean? But her marriage, her choice. Her marriage, her choice. Another thing this guy said that I don't quite agree with is when he said something like she posted videos that few days before the divorce, you know, and her and her husband, sometimes people post things online that are not true, like, so social media is not like a real place. So I can actually post, I might be, but because I already have like an idea of myself or my family online, I wouldn't want to tarnish that image. Do you understand? So even when my husband and I are not in a good place, I will still post pictures. Doesn't mean that we are in a good place behind the camera. So when you see something online, you cannot really determine and say, oh, you cannot tell me people that posted this 2 days ago are the ones that are divorcing today. It could happen. Do you understand? So social media sometimes, a lot of times, not a real place. People just post what people want to see. I want people to see that, oh, my husband is a beautiful man, he's an amazing husband, he's a good father, and all of that, and they put pictures for you to see. But behind the camera, something might be happening. So what do you think about this story? I don't know if I'm not sure. I cannot really say if somebody can actually get married today and in 24 hours they're already filing a divorce. I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works. I want people to understand, young people that are not yet married, to understand that when you're getting married, you actually have to prepare for the worst. And while you are dating, you should find out what are those things about my partner that I can never handle. You talk about those things and see if you can actually handle them in marriage. Do you understand? Know your boundaries, know yourself. You don't get into marriage and 24 hours later you say you are not doing again. Marriage doesn't work like that. Do you understand? I really hope this woman is fine, because we could see that she's broken, she's not herself. She needs some time off social media to actually heal, find her place, go back to work, get her mind off of this, because I mean the marriage is gone, she's divorced, so she's back to her parents' house, like you can see. So a lot has gone down. So probably she didn't think it through, and she just allowed her emotions to overthrow her, and she just did what she did. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section below. Do well to like, share, subscribe, turn on post notification bell, and I'll see you in my next episode.